Hi friends and fellow Disney fans. Today we are talking about one of our favorite resorts, Wilderness Lodge. What was that?
I don't know. It's my favorite. Well, welcome back to the Jamie Thomas Show. My name's Brad, and her name is Jamie Thomas.
Yes, it is. And I am a travel agent specializing in Disney vacations, so I can help you get the most out of your next trip. If you want to use my services, they are completely free, and you can find my contact information in the description below.
Every week, we bring videos with content about how to have the most magical vacation possible with tips, tricks, reviews, and our thoughts that will hopefully help you out. So if you want to stay up to date with all the content we are putting out, take a moment, like this video, subscribe, hit that little bell button.
So let's get to talking about one of our favorite resorts, the Wilderness Lodge.
Let's do that, and let's do that in basically matching outfits that we didn't really plan.
We totally didn't, but they are very coordinating, and my bow is huge, hey?
That is right.
I kind of like it.
If you looked at us, you would think there was a lot of thought and theming that went into us, even though it was kind of accidental. This resort has so much theming in it. It is
good segue.
Beautiful. I actually would say, for me, I think it is the most underrated of the deluxe resorts.
I would agree with that. And even I feel like in pricing lately, it's reflected that. It's kind of one of the lower cost of all of the deluxe resort options, which is kind of like a steal.
It is a steal because it's in the Magic Kingdom area. I think because it's not on the monorail, it gets a little bit overlooked, but don't let that kind of steer you away. If the prices have got you going, wait a minute, this is a deluxe that I could actually afford, you are going to get a deluxe experience.
Yeah, I think some people too think it's maybe going to be a little too camping, cabin kind of theme, if that makes sense.
Yeah, if you were camping at the Ritz.
Yeah, really.
From the moment you step in, you feel like you are transported into the woods in California. But again, unbelievably luxurious. When you walk in the foyer, high ceilings, your breath is taken away by the magnitude of the size of the lobby. In many ways, it feels kind of like the strange backwards version of the Animal Kingdom Lodge, where the Animal Kingdom Lodge is very dark, but still it's big, but it's almost, you lose the grandeur of it because it's so dark. This is bright, cheery, beautiful. Yeah,
I'm gonna say something controversial.
Go ahead.
I actually prefer the Wilderness Lodge over Animal Kingdom, and I love the animals in Animal Kingdom.
Well, Animal Kingdom Lodge is specific because
so
of the theming, because of the animals, and the dining.
Yes. The dining's so good there.
But theming wise, I like Wilderness Lodge better.
It's brighter, you know. When you walk through Animal Kingdom, it's very dark mahogany woods. Wilderness Lodge is a little bit, I don't know, it just feels a little lighter to me. You know, it was one of the first resorts that I went to, and they said welcome home when I was there. And so I don't know if it's just felt like home to me, but we are from, the West Coast, right?
Yeah.
So for us, I think
it feels like home.
It does. But I think even if you're not from the West Coast, you will absolutely love it. And it's great too, if you have a husband that might not be as much into Disney, I think they would really appreciate it because it's so different than, Art of Animation, you're going to get that's Disney.
It's Disney overload.
Right? It is Disney.
This is Disney magic. This is Disney storytelling without being punched in the face with animated characters.
Yeah, totally. 100%. Wilderness Lodge is inspired by turn-of-the-century national parks.
And again,
it's pretty
well said.
And it is 8 floors.
Okay.
So when you walk in, the floors are open, there's rails obviously, but they're open to the ceiling in the lobby. So you can imagine 8 floors up, you can see it's just huge, and all the beams and everything. It is gorgeous.
There is no grander entry lobby area of all the resorts in Disney World.
Oh, maybe. No, you can't say that.
I can. What? Name me a better one.
Well, Grand Floridian has the hugest chandelier.
I think the perspective you get in there, you feel way smaller in I think you feel way smaller.
You might be right. I don't know.
It's a matter. I'm talking perspective where you feel. It's like if you walk into one of those old Catholic cathedrals, where you just feel like the grandeur of what's around you. Yeah. That's what this place feels like.
It does take your breath away, and there's tons of seating in the lobby. And honestly, I've seen people take naps there because it's so relaxing.
I've taken a nap there.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
So in the lobby, you have, get this, an 82-foot tall stone fireplace. 82 feet. It's wild.
One fun thing about Wilderness Lodge is half of the resort is DVC, Copper Creek. So over there you have deluxe studios, villas. So if you're needing more space, that is a great option. And we'll eventually, I think, do a
video coming soon on that.
Just on Copper Creek, because it's really its
gorgeous.
Own kind of theming and awesome. Yeah. But on the other side of the resort is all Wilderness Lodge rooms. And those are just standard rooms. They feature 2 queen beds or a king bed you can also book, which is pretty nice that you can book that specific category.
And the rooms also sleep up to 4.
Yep.
Now, they have been recently renovated, correct?
They have. They're beautiful. The rooms before might have been a little bit dark, some people would say, and I didn't even feel that they were dark. But
I still like them. They were a touch dated, and I can see why they needed to be upgraded, but now they're gorgeous.
Now they're even brighter and just really cool. There is a really cool backlit rock between the living room, the main area, and then the bathroom area. They also they pretty much totally gutted it. They redid the bathroom, so it's all nice glass showers, new shower head, everything, all new furniture, all new floors and everything. And I forgot to mention that this renovation is kind of even happening right now, and it will be done for the opening in June 6th. That's just coming around the corner.
It is just coming around the corner. We hadn't mentioned it yet. It hasn't reopened yet with everything that happened with COVID and all that kind of stuff, but I mean, June 6th, we're just a couple months away, so perfect opportunity to book these brand new rooms now.
Yeah, that no one has ever stayed in. That's pretty cool, hey?
All of the renovated rooms, there's so many just little practical touches. Again, a lot of easy storage. One of the nice things, USB ports everywhere. Everything needs USBs now, so there you go. Plus, the doors to the bathroom are a beautiful barn door opener. They're just so cool.
So when you go to book these rooms, there are 4 categories that you can book. There is the standard view, which is probably just going to be like parking lot view. There is the nature view, which is going to be trees and nature. And then there is the courtyard view, which is actually one of my favorite views. And that's where we stayed when we did the courtyard view.
That's where you look down, you can see the pool, you can see the restaurant that's outside. And that doesn't sound very exciting, but because of the lighting, because of the theming, especially at night, it's kind of breathtaking.
Yeah, and I think if you're in a room that's a little bit higher up, you're overlooking everything, and it's really cool to see the geyser go off, and then even just go out.
The geyser! Yeah. I forgot about the geyser.
It's pretty cool. And so you can go out there and have a coffee in the morning and kind of just overlook it. It's beautiful, right?
Yeah.
There is also a nature firework view.
Ooh. Mm-hmm. I bet you that's a little pricey.
Yeah, well, it's definitely pricier than the other categories. Before COVID, there was club level category rooms, and I imagine that those are going to be coming back because they still have the club level, and
it's as vaccines get out, as it's safe to return to normal, some sense of normalcy, club level will be returning.
Yeah. So right now you just can't book that, but you can always book it as a regular category, and then if it comes available, just go ahead and upgrade later.
If things change by the time you're going, shoot an upgrade.
So let's talk about the pool now, Brad.
It's beautiful.
The pool is one of our kids' favorite pools.
Yeah.
There is a slide that
goes all through this rock. You can't actually, once the kids go in it, you can't see them until they get out the other side because, and I don't know, our kids loved it.
The theming in it feels like, there's vegetation around, there's rocks around, so it kind of feels like you're
it feels like you found a swimming hole in the middle of the forest.
Or
it's
really springs,
cool.
like a springs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And it's right by all the geysers and stuff, and so that's happening. It's really cool.
The pool's called called the Copper Creek Springs Pool, and it also features, like, it has a little hot tub area, and it also has a kind of splash area for the kids, and it's a decent sized gated splash area, which is really nice.
Gorgeous.
Also, to the right of the resort, over by the Boulder Ridge Villa area, there is a quiet pool, and
it's a quiet pool.
So let's talk about dining.
Food.
There is the Artist Point restaurant, and before COVID, there was actually a Snow White and Seven Dwarfs character meal.
It's very, very popular, pretty exclusive and tough to get in. You're pretty good at figuring it out for people, but
definitely,
it's
I
hard.
can have tips to help get you in, but it is one that will book up very quickly. It was extremely popular, so I expect it's going to come back soon.
The Seven Dwarf characters are ones that are exclusive mostly to just the parties that happen, whether it be your not so scary Halloween party, Christmas. It's usually exclusive to added pay events.
Yeah.
I just know that the dwarves are incredibly popular, and so hence why this dining experience is so sought after.
And you're not going to see all 7 dwarfs.
No.
They'll march out a few of them.
Yeah.
Dopey is, like, I don't want to guarantee it, but Dopey's, like, probably going to be there.
Yeah.
Right?
That's really cool.
Yeah. So that one isn't available currently at the moment, but I do expect that Disney will be bringing that back just because it was so popular. Another table service dining option is the Whispering Canyon Cafe, and we absolutely love this place. They have a Lazy Susan, like right in the middle of the table, and it's family style dining. You can order your own dish if you want, but best value is actually going to be the family style dining. It is all you can eat, so you can just like order that for the family and it fills you up. Like,
delicious, incredible food. I'd also say a place that has a surprisingly good breakfast is there as well.
Oh, it's
maybe my favorite breakfast on site, or one of mine. It's filling, delicious, awesome.
I would say next to the Polynesian Tonga Toast, which obviously is like my favorite.
There's nothing like it.
It is the best breakfast. Yeah. Like, it is just really good breakfast. Like the buffets and character breakfast, they're fine. You're going to get a lot of options, standard food. But like, if you are a person who likes good breakfast, this is it. They got like the super good real bacon. There is also Geyser Point Bar and Grill, and that is kind of overlooking the Geyser area and Bay Lake area. So they have quick service options and some table service options. It's kind of a bar too. Yeah. So that is definitely a nice place to.
Beautiful views. Yeah. Perfect location.
There is also the Roaring Fork, which is a small counter service area.
Yeah.
So lots of dining options there, and yeah, I love all of the dining options there.
No, it's not the best dining resort on site. I would say that's probably Animal Kingdom Lodge is my favorite, or maybe the Polynesian. Although but it's very, very strong on its own.
We almost forgot about this. We have to talk about transportation now. This is one of the best parts about this resort.
I figured we were saving it for last because it's like...
Oh, yeah. No, I was totally doing that on purpose. So it is, like Brad said, in the Magic Kingdom area. Yeah. And I think people forget about it. Like you said, it is not connected to the monorail, but it has boat service, and it's probably like a 5-minute jaunt. Like, it's not even.
It's so close.
Right to the boat launching area, and it takes you maybe 10 to 15 minutes to get across the lake.
Not even. It's
so quick.
I don't know what the exact time is, but it's incredibly quick, very convenient.
And really nice. Like, it's just a peaceful ride there and back on the lake. You're not...
And depending, I'm sure there are times when it gets really full and it's tough to get on the boat and there might be a line for it. Yeah. I have found when we've been there, it's just walk right on as long as the boat's there. Whereas with the monorail, and unbelievably convenient and quick, but it can get really busy really quickly. Yeah. Whereas I've always found the boat service from Wilderness Lodge to be really just a good time.
I think one cool thing about the boat launch area is from the most remote rooms at the resort, it only takes about a 5 to 8 minute walk to get over to the boat. Like, so this resort, it is a big resort, but it's also very
it's well organized. It's well laid out, and so it's big as far as the amount of rooms it can host, but it's not a difficult one to get around.
Well, and I think because it's up rather than spread out,
it's 7
right?
floors.
Yeah, it's just you have all of your amenities right there, and when we go, we have little kids, so that's really important that we have all of if we need to go run and grab milk or a diaper or whatever it is. It's really nice to have all of that right there.
Yeah. So I think our review of it is every bit the deluxe resort that any of the other ones that are kind of more popular are, but oftentimes at a cheaper price, and we love it. I love it.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites.
So if you are interested in booking a stay at the Wilderness Lodge, why not contact my wife?
I am a travel agent specializing in Disney vacations, so I can help you, and I can even send you a free quote. You can contact me through email, which is jamie@clickthemouse.ca, or through the website www.clickthemouse.ca/Jamie.
Take a moment to like, subscribe, comment below. What do you think of this resort if you've stayed there? And we will see you next time. Bye.